Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian welcoming you back to Out of the Park Baseball 23 with the Pittsburgh Pirates. In our previous episode, we did our off-season, and a lot of the team seems quite familiar. We've been a successful team for a while now, so you wouldn't expect a whole lot of changes here. We're trying out right fielder Brian Williamson, who we acquired toward the end in the offseason from San Diego, as both our new leadoff guy and our new right fielder, with Johnny Cerulli off to greener pastures. We have Manny Toro filling in at shortstop. Now, Mr. Toro here was not our first choice for shortstop. However, Clint Daly is going to miss the first couple of months of the season, so hopefully Mr. Toro here can give us some good quality defense. Our new catcher is Mario Avila, who was an international free agent. Now, Mr. Avila here is certainly not perfect, but if he can develop even reasonably well, we could have our next great catcher. Backing him up is youngster Ling Kung Jo, who should also be an excellent catcher as well. So we have a very good problem, which is that we have two top-tier players who are basically playing the same position. And we'll get to see who actually fills that out. We're talking about our pitching staff. Now, we have had several changes, but it's mostly been because we've lost most of our best relievers. If we take a look at our injured list once again, you'll notice we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 pitchers on it already. 3 of whom will miss the entire season. And that is not good. Now, something somebody recommended in the comments was, what if we made Joe Camp our stopper? Now, Joe Camp was a reasonably effective starter last year. However, without a true closer, I need someone to be the closer. And so, I think there's a lot of value in that. So I think we will go and make him the stopper, coming in 8th in close game. And that'll be fun. So, very ramshackle bullpen, including people we've had from seasons past, like our good old pals RJ Padilla, Andres Carrillo, Sal Rada. The returning Robbie Giro the Hero, is back for some more pitching. Before you're like, Abby, you didn't just spend $18 million. I didn't. We have newbie Eric Roberts, who we acquired in free agency. We have Franklin Grady, that we traded for in the offseason. So there's a very ramshackle bullpen, and probably the team's greatest weakness. We're asking for an awful lot from Mr. Joe Camp, and I'm hoping he can deliver. We did have one new starter as well, in the form of Mike Grasham. Now, Mr. Grasham, for whatever reason, has not consistently been very good in the major leagues. But, and he has been on the older side. And the biggest issue with him is he's a 2-pitch pitcher. Yes, he's got a changeup, but it's kind of shit. I'm hoping that our park will suppress some of his worst home run tendencies, and that his overall talent as a pitcher will give us another top-shelf starting pitcher. The final change we made to this season is we actually, I'll just quickly show you, is we've dropped down to 14 teams in the playoffs, set all the wildcard series to best of 5, and we've made it so that the best teams in either league get a bye. So they go right to the division series, don't pass go, don't collect $200. I think this is probably going to be the platform that we use from now on. And we've also turned off automatic expansion, so we should hopefully stop at 38 teams. Cool, cool. So yeah. Big potential season. We still have quite a bit of money, but we are ever approaching the free agency years of Sean Hill and Henry Salgado. And that's going to make for some challenging decisions here in the very near future. We also gave Manny Pozo a new contract. Hoping he'll retire as a Pirate. That's our goal. And without any further ado... Oh, there's also Juan Espinosa. This is going to be an interesting decision to make. He wants to get paid. And I don't begrudge him that. But I'm a little hesitant to give him that much. So we'll see what happens. My friends, I think it is time now to begin with the baseball. Tommy Roberts. I decided I needed one more quality reliever. I am going to send down Sal Rada so that I can use Tommy Roberts instead. There you go. I just felt like that was a better choice than letting what's his face take over. Oh, full time. Sal Rada, like, I think he's very useful, but I'm not convinced that he's that great right now. Something else I might want to consider. I have arguably too many catchers. So if I need a big time boost to our team, I know where I can get one. Oh dear, I have a lot of top quality players, all of whom will need 40-man spots at the end of the season. Interesting. We'll worry about that in the off season, but that is something worth noting. At some point, we're probably going to have to shift to a more balanced roster. Wow. Hey, Tony Capilas. You're cut. Like, I don't care how good you might be, you collided with a parked car while you were drunk. You should have been drunk driving to begin with, fucker. So I hope you retire in disgrace, which is what you deserve. How did I get you anyway? Oh, I traded for you. Gross. Ricky Henderson also never really worked out, so this is kind of a lose-lose for everyone. But yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Alright. You're going right back to the minors, I think. I might just trade him, actually, Because here's my issue with him. He is from Beaver Creek, Ohio, not far from where I went to school at the University of Dayton. But he's like a mediocre starter or a mediocre reliever. He never developed control. And to be fair, he has come a long way. Like when I acquired him, his control was like 7. But I just don't see him ever becoming good or good enough to be a top tier starter, even a medium tier starter, because also losing his ability to strike people out. He's trending in the wrong direction across the board, and that may be because of his injury, but it's troubling enough that... oh, sorry about that. That I'm going to have to trade him for whatever I can get. You're a very talented offensive outfielder. And you've raked quite effectively in the minors. Also, I legit thought his name was Penis. So that might be end up changing a video trade for him. He's also a switch hitter. Let's do it. Let's also try to get you to throw in another prospect or two. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, a personal message, you say? Okay. I drafted a lot of catchers in a very short period of time, and not many of them are very good. So, speaking of catchers, I have too many in my system. And I'm thinking a gentleman like Jorge Hidalgo might actually get us a decent return. I could be trading for a reliever, I guess. Wow, really? This is all I can get? If I add in regulars, or hell, even veterans, I'd consider for the right player. Nah, I don't really need a Marco Herrera. What if I offered 2 of my catching prospects? Like, what I've also offered Jordan Bonios. We still can get a prospect package. And as a headliner, you're kind of disappointing. I need a bit more than that. I'm not trading catchers for a catcher. That seems pretty sus. Okay, this one might be our winner here. So Ernesto here looks like a very, very capable hitter. As is Jose Medina. Tony Barrios isn't that thrilling, but these are 3 quite nice prospects. We might be at our best deal, but I do want to keep looking. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that might be our winner there. Gomez will never hit. Yeah, let's take that deal. This seems like the best one, so we'll go ahead and complete the trade. This still leaves us with plenty of mid-tier catching prospects, so I'm not concerned at all. And it'll be great. Let's make sure that Omer Spineo is set to shortlist him. I need to know if he's doing well. Because while Anthony Jones is perfectly fine for now, I am not at all convinced that Omero Spineo wouldn't be better. He just needs to truly handle AAA here. You motherfucking game. You're gonna injure another one of my pitchers. What the shit, game? Anthony Jones is out for 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not even going to put him in the IL for that. We'll just have Matt Hawkins get some playing time in while Jones is out. I think that's fine. Okay, Solano's going to be back in 5 days. I can live with that. Yes, I understand. I'm not paying you $13 million. I'm just not. You're asking for basically, like, top 3 starter money, and I'm not convinced that you are. So your time with Pittsburgh hasn't been unproductive, but you've just been, like, a garden variety starting pitcher. I don't see why I would pay through the nose for that. $14 million is a lot of money, especially with 2 very important contract extensions coming up. Well, I didn't mention Pittsburgh farmhand Matt Hawkins returning via the Rule 5, but pretty happy about that. Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. I don't know why you bothered to annoy me about that, but sure. Okay, so we can get Clint Daly back. And I think we will, because Nelson Villalobos is just not that great. And I guess Manny Toro is more effective offensively, but Clint Daly is still by far the superior shortstop. And I'm not bringing him back, like, no matter what. So... Or maybe I am. Let's go ahead and drop him in for right now. Let's go ahead and let Clint Daly take his job back. But I've seen enough of Manny Toro to think he could probably handle shortstop next season if we needed him to. And then please regenerate my depth charts. Once a week is fine for both of you. I don't want Hawkins playing that much, but I do think that, say, once every 10 games is reasonable. Joe is definitely only starting once a week, for right now anyway. Copy that depth chart, drop it in, done. Done, Areno. Ooh, shit. That's not great. Really, Herman Dominguez? You go to fucking Colorado and you become a megastar? That's some grade A bullshit right there, but okay. Look at me effortlessly hit 340 like it's not even a thing. Come on, dude. You're not that good. I seem to trade a lot with Colorado, don't I? Tommy Roberts is dropping velocity. That's not ideal. Good to see from Danny Sanchez. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and put Avila on the IL because this is an opportunity, first of all, to give. Yeah, let's let Mario Servine come up to be the new backup, and then Joe is gonna be the new starting catcher. And then Mr. Servine here will be the backup in the short term. Oops, sorry, I meant to review the team and see how things are going. That's an oopsie on me. Okay, that's fine. Alright, my friends, how is it going? It's going pretty well. So, a couple of things here. Offensively, Henry Salgado is having a season to remember. Brian Williamson isn't exactly working out, though, as our leadoff guy. I think he's going to get dropped in the lineup. Sean Hill is by far more troubling, though. Hitting 225 is just not like him at all. And I'm hoping that he'll heat up a little bit later on. But I think we're going to shuffle some things around here. Manny Pozo, I think, is our new number 3 hitter until Sean Hill figures out his shit. So let's juggle the lineup a bit. Revelar is going to be our new leadoff guy. I know he's not amazing, but he's better than Brian Williamson. So we're going to do that first. And then Manny Pozo hits third from now on. Okay. It's not enough to bench anybody, but it is enough to cause me some concern. The pitching staff looks pretty reasonable. Jose Brown just keeps pinballing between good ERAs and bad ones, which is a little bit disconcerting. But overall, I don't really have too much to complain about. I don't really have all that much to complain about. We're getting good production from nearly all of our relievers. Like, I know Joe Camp has allowed a relatively high ERA. But his strikeout rate has gone through the roof. It's his walk rate that needs to come down. If he can stop walking quite so many people and allow just some fewer hits, I think he'll be a very good back half reliever. So that's what we're looking at pitching-wise. And then sort of defense is quite problematic. What's going on with that? Clint Daly is slipping. That's not encouraging at all. If Clint Daly can't play good defense, there's really no point in having him. I'm going to give him a little bit more time, though, because he's barely played at all, but that is somewhat concerning to me. Let's keep going for right now and see what ends up happening in July. But yeah, Sean Hill just not hitting anymore is quite concerning to me. As is Brian Williamson not hitting, or at least throwing lots of walks. So we'll see what happens as the season progresses and see if he might improve a bit. I hope he does. Next month. It's always kind of reassuring to see one player struggling badly, because it means that if and when he figures out his shit, he's gonna be amazing. So Servine's definitely going back to the minors, and Avila's definitely getting reactivated. The question is... No, I think we almost have to put Avila back in to the lineup. The thing is that Joe's playing at a fairly high level, so let's go ahead and let Avila be the starter, but he'll play every 5 games. And let's also let Avila be our number 3 pinch hitter. Oh my god. Here we go. Two weeks for Jesus Solano. That's not even really enough to bother with putting him on the IL. He's only going to miss like 3 starts, and I can just let Andres Carrillo fill in for those 3 starts, so that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I also don't have anything to do about it, so... Good job, Penix. What if these are still like real baseball players, or we're so deep into it these aren't real prospects anymore? Be kind of funny if they were, though. Would be a little bit funny. All right. How are you unhappy with me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? The only thing you're angry about is that we're not stealing enough bases, to which I say, I won multiple World Series, shut the fuck up. I don't get it sometimes. I genuinely do not get why the owner gets pissy with me. It is truly, truly a mystery. Alright, how is the staff chemistry? it's really good, then I would like to actually keep people then. Extensions across the board for those that are worthy. If I randomly don't get rehired just because I refuse to listen to my owner's stupid ideas about how to run a baseball team, I will be fairly salty, just warning you right now. I would hate to see my Pirates tenure end because randomly I won't give him, like, the fucking 1970s Cardinals. Because that ain't gonna happen. Those days are gone, my friend. I'm actually curious to see how the rules changes for the next season will be implemented into OOTP. Like the banning of the shift, the bigger bases, the fully balanced schedule, or the less unbalanced schedule. Because I think you do still play your teams more, but not as much. Anyway, who we got? I mean, Bill Blanco here seems like he's pretty special. That movement is troubling, but he's got 3 really good pitches already. And he's pretty smart. Let's see if I can get you to sign. Because I do want some top-tier pitching prospects. I've been kind of lagging behind in that for a while now. And we locked him up. Excellent. Espinosa's been really good this year. And he is an Iron Man. Maybe he needs to stop being so cheap. Nope. He's wanting even more money. I'm not paying him $20 million. I'd rather see you walk. Full transparency, I'd rather see you walk. How's Sean Hill doing? He is getting better. Slowly. But he is getting better. Yeah, we're struggling mightily with on-base percentage as a club. Alright, Clint Daly, you're done. I've seen enough. Mario Toro, Manny Toro, you get to be starting shortstop because Clint Daly is just not cutting it. And I will happily opt out of his contract without a split second's hesitation. I will see him gone. How about if starter tired, if starter tired? And if starter tired, and once every 5 games. I don't love the whole catcher by committee thing, but I genuinely don't have a better choice right now, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens going forward. Yeah, our problem is our big producers just aren't producing. And there's nothing to suggest that they won't, so that's what kind of makes me hesitant to make any drastic lineup change. Like, I'm not going to bench Sean Hill. Brian Williamson is more concerning. And yes, this is his first significant Major League action, but he should be better than this. And right now he just isn't. So I'm hoping that he will figure it out quite soon. Or, actually... When did I get my last... Oh, you are struggling mightily in AAA. Let's let you figure that out before I call you up. Omero Spineo is hitting well. Maybe we give Victor Solano a chance. Like, Brian Williamson is not cutting it. No matter what else you may think about his talents as a baseball player, he's not playing well. So I think I'm going to send him to the minors and call up Victor Solano and let him play right field. Actually, yeah, I'll put him in right. I'd let Matt Hawkins take over right if I thought Matt Hawkins would be a bit better. The problem is that I don't, so we're going to put you at right. I don't think of giving Celaya a bigger role, but it doesn't look like he deserves one anyway, so it's fine. Copy this over for me, please, this depth chart. Kind sir. There we go. Yeah, I just like Solano's ability to hit for contact with still a little bit of power, which means he'll still be pretty helpful to us. And we can see how he does. But I feel pretty good about that. Okay. Let's get drafting. All right. So my initial what's the word I'm looking for? My initial instinct is to go for Martin Rubio. Because I do need a lot more pitching talent in my minor leagues. So let's see what Martin Rubio's working with here. He's got good stuff, movement and control. Not exceptional, but pretty good all around. A nice fastball sinker cutter, and okay stamina. He's going to be pretty far away from the majors, but I like a lot of things about him. Ivan Alcala is an incredible bat, and that's it. He has no real defensive chops, and so I don't think I'd want him for that reason. Good defender, very good speed, and a nice hit tool. But if he's not cranking doubles, he's going to be not a great player. I think I take Rubio. I think we're too starved for pitching talent for me to pass up on a potential number 2 or number 3 starter. Like, I don't think he's ever going to be an ace, But I do think he has a ton of talent, and so I think we have to take the risk. Jaden Jones is... Okay, there's a bit more projection on him. He is 6'8". That's a big kid. Very big. And that means I should expect his fastball to pick up some ticks. I know he's kind of dumb, but I think this kind of arm talent potential is too good to pass up on. We're going to go heavy into pitching this season. Justin Tufts is a pretty good reliever. It's actually a very good reliever, who's also quite large. I have no compunction about drafting him and offering him a fairly big salary. Alright. Who is, among those remaining, the best contact hitter? Willie Rivas? What the fuck? Why would you even consider for 1/10 of a second being a pitcher? You suck at it. Hey, Willie. I'm gonna make you a megastar. I will go ahead and grab... Ooh. I do like Paul Hamm's offensive package. Package. And I will take Chad Jackson as well. Let's look at pitching potential now, and let's look for raw stuff. And see if we can find someone who's got enough of the secondary skills to make that work. Ignacio Juarez, you're in. I'll take a gander at Bobby C. Strunk. He's got such great stuff potential that I'm hopeful that he'll figure out the rest in the minors. And Josiah McDonald seems like a pretty good choice, too. Who is the best remaining prospect? Granado's kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and grab Maggiore just because he's a really good defender. And he might find a position down the line. I feel pretty good about what we've already taken, so I'm gonna go ahead and let my scouting director finish the rest of it. This was a very, very deep pitching prospect draft, and I feel pretty good about the choices we made. They're all high schoolers, so they've obviously got a long way to go for the bigs, but I'm okay with that. Now, you want significantly above 7 million? How's about 9 million? That seems like more than 7 to me. And you want significantly above 8 million, then I will give you 10. Like, I got this free agent money, I might as well use it, right? Like, there's no downside to offering this money because I'm going to lose it at the end of the year. Let's go up to the All-Star break. Let's see here. Herman Dominguez is indeed having quite the season. Pitt, Mike Gresham, Ty Sims, and Henry Salgado. Really no consideration for Manny Pozo? I kind of feel like that's a snub. I think Manny Pozo is better than at least one of those jerks. Is Mike say no? Is Mike Cianez? No, they have Nate Bemis. Give us fucking Manny Pozo, you cowards. You're just because he's more awesome than you are. John Navio is there from Pittsburgh. That's good news. And I think that will conclude the All-Star break. Is Sean Hill figuring out his shit? He really isn't. Okay, Henry Salgado wants a giant contract. And let's be completely realistic here. He has been one of the best hitters in the major leagues every season we've had him. He's got tremendous contact, excellent plate discipline, and really good power. I am not going to give you that long a contract without protection. That is my big concern. Are you durable or Iron Man at this point? You're just normal. Yeah, I don't foresee a future in which you're not our starting outfielder for at least the next 5 seasons. I'm just curious, I'm just cautious about giving you a 10-year deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a 7-year deal. And it's going to feature no player options, it's going to only feature team options. And no opt-out either. This is going to get us through this is going to give us at least till you're 32, and then we have the option to get out of the contract if it becomes truly horrific. But I'm going to give you some better bonuses here. I'm going to give you $500,000 if you make the All-Star team. And every season you give me 450 plate appearances, you're going to get another $1 million. I'll give you a no trade clause. I don't want you to have the player options. That's my concern. No opt-out. And give me 2 team options at the end of it. And then I'll give you... Hell, I'll give you another $2 million. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Submit offer. Done. Brilliant. We have Henry Salgado coming back. That is very good news. Is there anyone else I really want to give an extension to? I can't pay you like a starter because I don't trust you to be a starter. I really don't. I hate to be that guy, but I just don't think you have it. I don't think you're cut out to be a good starter. Your control is much too questionable. Look, if Sean Hill wants to go year to year, I'll give him year to year. I am not impressed by anything he's done for me lately, so I do not feel obligated to rush into negotiations with him. Espinosa's contract demands keep going up and up and up and up, and I just don't think he's a good risk. I truly do not think he is a good risk. You're a pretty good reliever, but I kind of need, like, a great reliever if I'm going to bother making a trade. And I don't think you're great. Because here's the thing, right? The bullpen has mostly been perfectly fine. So that's why I kind of don't feel like I have to rush out and lock you up or acquire a new reliever just yet. Juan Espinosa, I will make a deal with you. If we win the World Series, I will give you a new contract. Otherwise, I'll probably give you a qualifying offer, and I'll see if you accept it. Alright, so let's talk about what we have in terms of major league quality assets. We don't have much. And we're still fighting pretty hard to get, not just into the playoffs, mind you, but to get, not just to get into the playoffs, but to go deep into the playoffs. Are there any particular prospects that seem to be inefficient? Or we just have way too many of them? Where's Rodriguez? Oh, did he get hurt? Yeah, he got hurt. Okay. Jordan Munoz just keeps getting better offensively. It's going to be nearly impossible to keep him in the minors for too much longer. And Victor Solano is quite badly struggling in the majors. Victor, you're done. I need to give Jordan Munoz a shot. I need to see what he can do at the big league level. So I'm gonna let him play in right field. I would like to have had Jordan Munoz forever, but I guess I really haven't. Now, my friend, do you have an issue with your swing? No, you're actually pretty good against either option. So I am here for this right now. I guess Luis Celaya here can back up and left. I would very seriously consider promoting Mike Soto if he weren't always hurt. Alright, let's think about any prospects we want to trade. I've got a lot of people that are going to be coming up for the Rule 5. So I think trading one of these outfielders makes some sense. And I think it would probably be Ryan Thompson. So let's see what I could get for Mr. Thompson. Do I dare get greedy enough for a prospect package? Let's find out. Not very exciting. A little more exciting. And I don't want another guy on my 40-man is the issue. I'll take this deal. This seems reasonably good. We'll do it. I don't really want to put Mike Soto on the 40-man is my issue, at least not yet. But we'll see what happens. Is there anything I want to acquire? A top-tier reliever is probably my one wish, if we could get one. So let's take a look here. All pitchers. Okay, Mike Tinch is legitimately a top-tier closer. He would make our team significantly better, in my opinion. And he's got an option left. What is this going to cost me? A bad pitching prospect? Yes, please. Hasn't Tommy Roberts already lost heat off his fastball? Let's try and sneak you through waivers and see if you can make it. I'm not convinced that you will, but you might. Alright, Mr. Mike Tinch, you are going to be my closer. So we bring in Joe Camp, like Andrew Miller for the Cleveland Guardians, and then we finish them off with Mike Tinch. I don't know that I'm ready to do that yet. I don't know that I'm ready to give you an extension, but I'm feeling pretty good about that trade. Let's keep going now. Like, I know better than to put too much stock in saves, but we've really wanted a dominating, healthy closer for a long time now. And I think we have one. And Joe Camp might be going right back to the rotation next season. This was just doing the best we could with what we have. Sims and Solano are getting better. Gresham is getting a little better. Joe is getting better. Hill is getting better, although not performing better. Salgado got a sliver worse. Jordan Munoz just took another giant step forward, it looks like. Xavier Goodwin might be next man up if we happen to lose a starter, which is not something I would have expected, but I guess I'm here for it. Robbie Rodriguez getting a little bit better. Homero Spinella he's only getting better at playing defense. That does concern me. That does concern me. I was hoping he'd get better at hitting. But that's alright. Let's go forward to roster expansion, please. And Tommy Roberts did, in fact, make it through waivers. I genuinely thought somebody would claim him, but they didn't, which makes me quite happy. I pretty desperately need a series against the Inferno just so I can try to build a bit more of a lead. Because I want that fucking bye week, if I can get it. I did know that, actually. I did know that. I did not know that on Michael Chavis. I'm also not sure who Michael Chavis is, but I did not know that. That is a fact. Of course, all 37-year-old third basemen just keep getting better. That's just science. My dude, if you're doing the roids, my only request is that you do all of them. Just every last one of them, and it'll be great. It'll be great. All right. 3 homers for Iglesias. You love to see that. Not Danny McDonald. I don't know who that is, though. 5 best hits for Revelar. Pretty spicy. Alright, which positions need some reinforcement? That is the question. I could call up Spinero. That is definitely an option. I could call up Tommy Roberts just to give us another back of the bullpen guy. I don't really feel obligated to call up anybody specifically, though. If Spinello were a little bit more advanced offensively, I'd probably call him up. My dude, would you kindly give me a scouting report on him? I'm definitely thinking Irvin Moreno might be a good addition to the club as, like, an extra starter if we need one. So I think we're going to add him for sure. I'm going to make emergency starter along relief. And I think that's it for right now. If Spinello looks pretty darn good, I might go ahead and call him up. Womp womp. He's basically the exact same player, so he's still a little bit too green to even get a cup of coffee, I think. Let us celebrate indeed. I kind of want to see what Robbie Rodriguez could do, but he's really struggling at AAA, and I don't want to create more expectations on him. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and promote Almaguer to third base, or to AAA, because I actually do want him to get some more reps. I guess I'll call up Manny Carrillo and just let him get some work in as a middle reliever that avoids high leverage. I just don't see an obvious choice for offense, right? I don't see an obvious person that needs to be replaced. Other than Anthony Jones, and to be quite honest with you, I can't replace him because I don't trust Spinello yet. I might well do so in the very near future, but at the moment, I don't. Mr. Sean Hill, his on-base range is getting a lot better. Let's leave Rebelar as leadoff for now, but I do think Hill will end up in that position again next season or something like that. This has been a really challenging year for you, my dude, and you've still been one of the better players in the majors, but you definitely have struggled this year. Quite mightily. And I bet it's BABIP. I bet that's the issue. No, it's the same as last year. Interesting. Your strikeout rate spiked. That is not a good sign. He walked less and struck out more. That is disconcerting, to say the least. That he's basically the same hitter he was last year. He's just not as good. I'm still getting the vibes of this is a one-year blip, but it is concerning, and it may be something we have to investigate further. Joe, on the other hand, has been phenomenal. Joe might very well end up being our starting catcher, and if that makes Avila grumpy, it makes Avila grumpy. But so far, he's hitting at a very high level. Only Anthony Jones is truly disappointing offensively, and that's not his game and never has been. I wish he'd steal some more bases, but I guess I can't really be too insistent. Alright, friends, let us proceed to the end of the regular season. Manny, you silly little sausage. That's fine. My dude, you want to be paid like a top-tier starting pitcher. You're a very good starting pitcher, but you're not, like, elite. And I can't afford to pay an elite salary for a non-elite player. I don't have that big a payroll. Mike Sorrentino, I remember that guy. I clinched a division. I have definitely clinched the... Wow, dude, really? Alright, Jesus, Reed. But yeah, we've definitely clinched home field in the playoffs. And most importantly, we got that bye. And I really wanted to get that bye more than almost anything. So let's go ahead and set our playoff roster up. I don't think anything about my roster actually changes. Wait, what? Oh, you kept all of my pictures. That was silly of you. I don't want all those pictures. In fact, I don't need that many pictures. Yeah, Irvin Moreno is definitely not on the playoff roster. Let's get Luis... No, not Luis Blanco. Alright, let's rest up. Let's enjoy the week off and see what happens here, guys. Until next playoff round. I can't believe Herman Dominguez hits Colorado and instantly becomes, like, an amazing player. I'm not, like, that annoyed by it, but I'm pretty annoyed by it. I am also interested in hiring you by keeping you. Oh, you want to be promoted. You're a really good coach, actually. I don't want to lose you if I can avoid it. So... who is the weakest link? Freeman is a really good hitting coach, but he's not a very good manager. So what it is, I'm going to fire Juan Kelly. I'm going to shift Cody Freeman to hitting... oh, I can't shift him to hitting coach. Are any of you, like, super secret, amazing hitting coaches? No, you're both pitching coaches first. Let me promote you to high A hitting coach. Or double A hitting coach. Clark Egan probably deserves a promotion, but in all honesty, Hayden Jones is more important to me, so I'm going to promote him all the way up to double to... oh, no, I see. Yeah, you go up to high A. There you go. Okay, that problem is sorted. Alright, so let's get our pitching staff set. Jose Brown was clearly the worst of my regular starters. I'm not saying he was bad, because he wasn't, but he was clearly the worst. I like having him in the pen, but I don't think it's a good risk to let him start a game if I don't have to. So I'm going to move you to the pen, my friend, and you're going to be a long reliever emergency starter. And we're going to run a 4-man rotation in the playoffs. For once, I actually get Ty Sims, which is pretty great news that I actually get him. Oh, I need to just until next playoff round, please. Because this all has to get sorted out. We got good old Chucky boy, so I feel pretty good about that. So we're going to be playing the Reds in the division series. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't hate it. Like, they were technically, like, slightly better offensively than me, but I've got a really good pitching staff. So we were very tight, though. We only had... yeah, it was a very tight series. This is what I signed Ty Sims and Mike Grasham for, so they better get their shit done. That's an excellent start. You love to see it. And I especially love to see Sean Hill having a great postseason. A bit more dicey, but nonetheless a glorious victory. This was defense. It was Jordan Munoz. Buddy. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. And a sweep. Because guess who woke up at the right time? Sean freaking Hill. Awesome. Until the next playoff round. It is my mortal nemesis, my in-state rivals, the Philadelphia Phillies. And I know them quite well. I had a good season against them, too. Oh, Jose Sotillo is retiring. That is a shame. I thought he was a great coach and had a lot of potential, but... alas... hey, Jean Carlos is not a brilliant hitting coach. But you know who is? Cody Freeman. And then I don't think I can move him to manager, can I? I can, perfect. Mike Navarrete can definitely be promoted to Double-A hitting coach. I think I have no problem with that. Mr. Butt here can also be promoted. Oh, I cannot promote him again, because again he's getting cut off here. Oh, that's right. It's somebody reminded me that low A to high A is technically not considered a promotion. That's right. Let's get Cole Hamilton to be our hitting coach. All right, Ty Sims gets off to an amazing start. Excellent. I mean, that's super cool news, Jordan Ambriz, but also, like, I don't have a spot for you anymore. And I'm going to opt the fuck out of your contract anyway, so thanks. Ooh, very, very close. It looks like Grasham had a bit of a stumble. Jim Gender injured while pitching. I have no idea what that's about. I had no idea he ended up going to the Phillies. That's funny. I will happily increase my offer. I will give you $200 grand to be my hitting coach. And coach all of the hitting. Alright, friends. What can Juan Espinosa do for me? You can get blown apart. That's not a great look. Great. Yeah, all of a sudden, the starters are not pitching that well. Four homers is too many homers, Jose Solano. Or Jesus Solano, sorry. If Ty Sims helps us win this next game, then I will go ahead and play the next 2 games if needed. But if we lose, we lose. But we're putting the ball in Ty Sims' hands. Let's see what he can do for us. He gave us what we needed. So now we will play the next 2 games in a row. It's the World Series, baby. We gotta do what we gotta do. So we're gonna play this shit out. Oh, actually, he's been hitting really well in the playoffs, so I'm not going to mess with him then. Okay. Let us start the game. That seems like a pretty easy catch. Good job by Anthony Jones. Didn't Danny... No, Danny Alvarado never played for me. I think I'm just getting confused because a lot of the names are quite similar. Did you ever play for me? No, you're a Phillies guy through and through. Okay. That's a hit. Thankfully, only a single, but it is a hit. That's alright, though. That means the no-hitter is gone. I have nothing to worry about now. Oh my god. Really? Joe? You're supposed to be a good catcher. Don't fuck up. And you struck him out, so I guess we got there eventually. Tarth, I think would be his name. I don't know my Norwegian letters as well as perhaps I ought. This is Mr. Contact. I will give you full license to swing at anything you like. Brilliant. No, we'll sit tight. Really, Pozo? You let that go? Alright, man. That seems very not good. That was a weak little liner. Sean, my boy, you drew a walk. Excellent. Maybe I need to find a platoon partner for Sean Hill to get the most out of him. Really? Oh my god, that fucking forkball. We just can't solve it, apparently. Good work, Rebelar. Oh, that was Toro. Okay. Rebelar, you fuck up. Don't be that guy. Oh, I'm going to get you to pitch to Contact. If you strike him out, you strike him out. But I really want to get a double play here. Really, dude? You put it in your pocket? You could have gone for that. There you go. We got there, eventually. I did not realize that the clock changes. That's really cool. That's really cool, actually. Damn, Joe. Joe Mama. He's only thrown 21 pitches. Let's be patient. My god, this is like the absolute king of the forkball. I'm just trying to see some pitches and wear out your arm at this point. And do what you want now, Anthony Jones. Even if you strike out, I don't really care. Because you did what I wanted you to, which is burn some pitches from him. That was a lame-ass ground or fly ball, but okay. Gresham's getting a lot of grounders, which is obviously good, but I wish he would get a couple more strikeouts. But look, as long as they're out, I don't care how they're out. That's just how I roll. Nice. Oof. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't get to those, but you definitely struggled there. Wow, Salgado, really? Right down the line, huh? That's a little blooper. I'll take it. It's how you get things started up. Come on, Mikey. That's a strikeout. Holy shit. He is just, like, spotting his pitches with, like, absolute precision. I'm kind of jealous, actually. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's really trying to pump the fastballs by him. I need you to start throwing that slider too, though, my guy. If you do only fastballs, then eventually they'll catch up. Oh dear. That's gone. Yeah, dude, you gotta throw your fucking slider. You're a two-pitch pitcher. You have to throw both of them. Especially because apparently I can't do anything with Mr. Tarth here. Yeah, we're going to take some pitches and wear him down a bit. Really, dude? I'm glad he even got a piece of it. Look, let's be real, right? We're having some pretty bad batted ball luck, but that's... I mean, he's just beating us. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's just handling our shit. Okay, there we go. Now you're mixing up your pitches again. That's what you have to do, my guy. You can't just sit here and pump fastball, 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 because they will catch up. Damn it, I was actually thinking about pulling you out next inning, but... Oh my god! What's with the seeing eye singles all of a sudden? This is bad. This is very, very bad. Don't you dare be a 3-run homer. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you're done. Gresham is done. Let's do... Who are we going to warm up here? We've got... Righty, righty, lefty. I'm not going to bring in Camp yet. Let me bring in R.L. Padilla. Or R.J. Padilla, rather. Let's get him going. Guys, we need to start getting on base. That is our biggest issue right now. We're a really good on base team, and we're just not doing it. Damn, good work, buddy. You beat it out. Oh, that's not a generous call. That's what we call fucking... No, that actually is a legit pitch. How good is this ridiculous forkball of yours? It's decent. Like, nothing about you strikes you should be able to handle my business as easy, but you just are. Come on, Manny. We're getting plenty of hits. We're just not driving anybody in. Definitely goodbye, my friend. You are not having your best day. Really, Padilla? Don't be like that. Don't give him free bait. Oh my god, dude. What the actual fuck? I gotta rush. I gotta get somebody up, and I gotta get him up fast. Robbie the hero. Well, I guess you didn't hit anybody, so that's something. Pitch around this guy. I'd rather you put him on first than... There we go. Holy shit, Padilla. Don't fucking do that again. A little seeing eye single by Iglesias. That's very good news. We're now getting to the 7th inning. I think this is the perfect time to start warming up. Do I want to warm up Camp? No, let's warm up Roberts. And see what he can manage. Alright, Hill. Let's get this jackass out of the game. That is not a strike, come on, man. He's pitching well enough, you don't need to give him extra stuff. Really, Hill? Come on, dude. Alright, well, he's out of the game. Come on, Munoz, give me something here. That's an out. It's a loud out, but it's an out. I guess I should have been more specific. Hit the baseball so that it is fair and uncaught and scores us runs. That is what I would like you to do. Or you could get clobbered. I think I got a pinch hit for Anthony Jones. Come on, my guy. I need a solid hit. Or a passed ball. I'll take that too. A wild pitch, rather. Come on, buddy. A perfectly placed ball right here would mean the world to me. Nope, you strike out. Yeah, let's get Roberts up. Nice work, my dude. It's a little blooper. Okay. All right. Just stop striking out, guys. And they're terrified of Salgado. They keep walking him. Which so far seems to have been working for him. But Pozo, this is your chance, my guy. Come on, drop. Yes! That's a run. No, it's not. Why did Toro stop? Alright, Iglesias, do your fucking thing here. Beautiful. Alright, I am going to go ahead and start up Joe Camp. Hill, if you could just grip it and rip it here, I'd feel very happy about that. Beautiful, my friend. Very beautiful. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Bases loaded for Mr. Hawkins here, and he strikes out. Alright. I'm going to be very careful about my bullpen usage, because I don't want to pitch Camp if I don't have to. So I'm just going to go ahead and pitch you, and see what happens here. And you give up a fucking homer. What the shit, Roberts? You are a piece of trash, Roberts. That is, I literally gave you one freaking job and you couldn't manage it. I told you, bro, I needed you to not give up a hit, so you give up a homer instead. Come on, guys. We can't give the lead right back. We cannot. We've got to shut this down right now. That's an out. Alright, I'll get the closer up. I'm not fucking around here. If we lose this game, then the series is over, so... Henry Salgado has been really, really quiet because they just keep pitching around him. That is an out. A loud out, but an out nonetheless. Yeah, get that closer in. Is what I acquired you for, my boy. My lad. Which is not giving up a fucking base hit to one of the worst hitters on the damn club. Come on, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck, Philly? Stop. Oh my god. I don't know what your fucking problem is, but you better fix it real damn fast. And we're not going to get a double play, so I'm not going to pitch to contact. If that's a fucking grand slam. It's just a tie damn game. Tinch, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with you. This is the worst time to be a shitty hitter. Or a shitty player. Come on, Pozo. Oh my god. Come on, somebody. Anybody. Really? What is with this weak contact bullshit? Like, every time, you're all hitting with, like, the weakest of contact. I'm gonna get Korea warmed up. Just in case this goes into extras. Which it obviously will be. No, Hill did get on base. That's a base hit. Come on, Joe. Damn it. We're not converting. And it's because they've been able to control Salgado. You're on the thinnest device, my friends. Oh my... You're done. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my pitchers today, but literally everybody is hitting batters. We can't give them free base runners. They've made us pay all damn day, and we can't keep being fuck-ups. So figure out your shit and stop doing it. There we go. One of my pitchers can be competent today and not give up a damn hit by pitch. Yeah, I'm going to pinch hit for Toro. Let's bring in Brian Williamson. Because I don't need a homer. I just need a hit. And Brian Williamson is the better choice to just get me a hit. Alright. Do some damage, my friend. Or strike out because you're a fucking idiot. Okay. Salgado, you gotta do this here. Oh my god, why can you not make good contact today? Bringing Clint Daly to play short. I don't think I'm able to basically empty out the bullpen here either. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and start warming up Jose Brown. Pozo, come on, dude! Oh my god, I don't know what witchcraft the Phillies have, but everyone is making weak contact like the whole damn time. Or striking out. What the shit? Yeah, let's bring in Jose Brown. Like, I genuinely don't get it. I don't get how some of the very best hitters in the league are just, like, hitting these weak grounders at every bullshit. their pitchers throw at me. Come on, Munoz. Be a hero in your rookie season. That's not being a hero. That's a weak fly ball. Make solid contact, you fucks. Or at least get hits like Joe just did. Alright, boys. Do I have a really good pinch runner? No, I have a Vila and that's it. Alright. Come on, Hawkins. That's not gonna work, dude. Oh, Clint Daly gets an error. Interesting. Which brings us back to Revelar. Come on, my dude. Just get a hit. Oh my god! Would you fucking stop, Revelar? You're not even supposed to be a strikeout guy. But you sure as shit are striking out at every damn thing today. Don't start walking people, guys. Stop giving them free base runners. Don't walk them. Don't hit them. Just get them fucking out. Come on. Salgado, please. I'm begging you. What is with all the weak contact with you? Like, that was a very hittable pitch, and you're just not hitting it. And then Pozo strikes out because the Phillies have fucking magic, and we can't hit them. Really? You fucking show-off piece of shit. I hope you broke your arm. Yeah, I've got to keep Jose Brown in. I am running out of people to throw out there in the bullpen. I like how the background's changing too. That's kind of cool. There we go. Nice work, Munoz. And then we pitch to Bemis. Alright. Sean Hill is 2 for 5 today. I am willing... Do I really warm up another pitcher? Let's warm up Robbie. And then let's see if Sean Hill can do some damage here. Or just strike out. Flail wildly like everyone else on this fucking team today. Come on! These guys are not that good. This game will literally never fucking end because you swing at every damn thing. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Giro right now. Because I should be able to get a good inning or two out of it. Don't fucking start this shit. Don't allow free base runners. Don't walk people. Don't fucking hit them. Just get them out. There we go. A lovely double play. That's what you like to see. Is there literally anybody on the Pirates that can start hitting again, please? A weak ground ball to third is not it. Could you just stop striking out? You are not this bad a team. Okay, so now we're back to amazing diving catches because the fucking Phillies won't back off. Yeah, Giro, you're in until the game is ended. I can't take anyone else out of this bullpen. Don't fucking walk people. That's why you don't walk people. Oh my god. Really? Now they're getting all the perfect fucking place hitting. Oh my god, so much weak contact. Thanks, Achievement, for spoiling that. Holy shit, guys. Oh. Well, we won Game 6. I don't know how much... We're gonna walk off homer. Nice. Well, this is going to be very intriguing because both of our teams are going to be pretty gassed. I forgot that Anthony Jones was a Gold Glove winner, but I think he's won a couple of them, actually. Now, the good news is that the Phillies bullpen is also gassed. So I think saving the pitchers I did may be of great help. I just don't know why we were hitting so many people. That was kind of weird. Good pitch location, so that's a very good sign. It's going to be a long episode, but I think it'll be worth it. People are terrified of Salgado. I think we need to get him better protection. That's going to be something I think about when juggling the lineup for next year. Like, maybe I should have made Iglesias bat third once Sean Hill started slipping. But he definitely needs better production or people are just going to keep walking him. Really, that is like the worst possible place to have hit that. Come on, Hill. Can you stop having such a shitty season? Good work by Espinoza. He must know what I said, that I said we'd try to give him a new contract if we won the World Series. Nice work. Espinosa's definitely pitching at a very high level, which you'd love to see. Guys, we're not that good at striking out. Why the hell do we keep striking out? Yes, he's got very good stuff. I get it. We should not be striking out this frequently. But apparently that's just what's going to happen today. Everyone's going to strike out on both sides. Well, there we go. We got a hit there. Who even was that? Oh, it's Toro, who gets a nice leadoff double. That's good. Go ahead and swing, Revelar. I thought about having him bunt it. Maybe I should have, but... Well, Salgado got him moved over. Nice! Manny Pozo coming in the clutch. You'd love to see it. Come on, Iglesias, add another one. Or two more. Nice. Really? Jones. Oh my god. You better fucking catch this one. Wow, now it's going to be the error comedies here because we can't have nice things like two consecutive, like an inning where we have a great offensive performance and then we get the shit done. Really? That weak shit got you out? I mean, that is a screwball. That's a pretty nasty pitch. So I'm not going to give you too much shit, but still. Yeah, he does. So he's already thrown 57 pitches. That's more pitches than I would have preferred from him. Because we need him to go relatively deep. Oh my god. Don't give up a fucking double to lead off the inning, jerk. Here, asshole, don't give up any fucking hits. There. Let's make it more specific. Dude, I just got through telling you, I needed you to get this shit done. And just to be clear, by get this shit done, I did not mean give up lots of hits and runs to the Phillies. Maybe that's on me for not being specific. Oh my god, really? You are gutless cowards, Philly. That is what you are. You have no right to score runs on me. Not after all the weak contact you induced in the previous game, which was some major bullshit. And then, of course, there's a wild flailing strikeout because that's clearly our MO this game. And then you strike out Henry Salgado, the one hitter that should always be good. I know you're on empty, my dude. I need you to bail me out here, though. Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you, Espinosa. Now I will instantly warm somebody up to take your place. It's gonna be righty, righty, righty. So let's go warm up Franklin Grady. That seems good. And guys, I really need you to start hitting Danny Guerrero. He's running on fumes at this point. So, like, destroy baseballs, please, all of you, all the time. And he's already out of the game, so I can't light him up. Are you kidding me? Quit the fucking strikeouts, team. You're all better than this. Apparently not. A weak contact and strikeouts is apparently all we can manage. Yeah, you're just done. I am not going to take any chances. There we go. Damn, Salgado, that was a long run you had to make there, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you putting in the work, my dude. Grady, I probably need 2 innings out of you, so just be prepared to give me 2 innings, please. Like, I know I could warm up Roberts and then put in Tinch, and I probably will. I'll put in Tinch when he's available, but I don't want to rush things. Let's get a pinch hitter here, because this could be a very big moment. And let's get Brian Williamson to pinch hit for Manny Toro. Now get a nice piece of this one, please. Oh, you literally changed pitchers as soon as I brought in a pinch hitter. Interesting. Alright. Can you get hit, please, Rebellar? No. You can only... Oh! You got an error. Salgado, this is what you're paid the big bucks for. Get us some runs. You know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely fucking take it. I don't even care how we got the run. I just care that we got a run. What do we do now? We warm up... Let's warm up Carrillo. And just in case they get sneaky. Really? Could you stop making diving plays, Laris? Like, holy shit, my dude. Let's bring in Clint Daly to play shortstop. That seems good. Boom, done. Nice. We're going to go ahead and sit you down, and then I'm going to warm up Tinch. If we could add a couple more runs, that'd be amazing, but I don't necessarily expect it. I need to look at Sean Hill's stats after this game is over. Because I'm curious whether he struggled this year because he saw more lefties or because he just struggled. Actually, we can do that right now. Give me Sean Hill, please, and give me batting stats. And let's look at splits versus right. Versus right, you were pretty solid. It's not that different from last year, though. You just didn't hit for whatever reason, which is not a good sign. But here we are. Let's get this closer in. All right, good start. Good start. Getting the defense involved, I guess that's good. Ugh. Quit hitting batters. I know we won the game, that's all that matters. Whew. That was a very tough end of the series. We came back from 3 games to 1. And we faced the Minnesota Twins in the World Series. That's pretty wild. And we get home field. That could be very important. How tired is Ty Sims? I wonder. He's pretty rested. Let's get Ty Sims out there. Really, game? Alright. No, do not put in Solano. Why are you like this, game? Why do you keep going to Solano? Gresham. I want my best pitchers pitching at their best. Although Ty Sims certainly didn't pitch very well, did he? There we go. We rallied back with Gresham. No, not Solano. What the fuck is with you, game? You keep automatically thinking I want my number 4 star. Oh, actually, this makes sense now. Let's get Solano to pitch. And I think I will add a 5th starter just because I know how hard they worked. Let's go to 5th starter and let's get Jose Brown in as the 5th starter. Because otherwise no one else is going to be rested enough to pitch. So that's fine. I guess Espinosa is rested. Nice. Excellent. Wow. That game had a lot of offense in it. And some bad defense, which is not amazing, but okay. Boom! Another World Series title. That felt good. And I'm actually kind of like the fact that we're in a, whatchamacallit. It's kind of an anticlimactic World Series, but I'm okay with that. Like, we really played the World Series in the NLCS. You love to see it. That was an incredible season. Sorry this video was so long, but hopefully you all enjoyed it. We will break down the team and see how they did. And then we'll end the episode. Henry Salgado had better win a fucking MVP this year. That's all I gotta say. I did not know that about Gary Sheffield, so that's kind of neat. You better not fire me after I win the World Series just because we don't steal enough bases for your weird fetish, owner jerk. I better get like a 20-year contract after that World Series. You get voided, like super hardcore. I would like to give you an extension. Because I think you'd be a very fine hitting coach for us. Okay, we lost our pitching coach. We'll need to sort that out here in just a moment here. Alright, Mike Tinch. You are pretty damn good down the stretch. And I haven't had a great closer for a while. I think I'm going to go ahead and sign you to a new deal. We need to replace our Major League pitching coach, as he has gone off to greener pastures, I hope. Nathan Lavender is pretty damn good, and he knows a lot of the younger guys because he's been having issues with controlling. We have really good clubhouse chemistry. I don't really want to fuck with that. Tesos Stathopoulos is amazing. Do we like personable? We like personable. Well, one person likes them, one person doesn't like them. And who do you struggle with, my friend? Who are you not? You don't like easygoing people. Well, I've got 3 of those, so you're also going to be a bad fit for that purpose. Let's promote Nathan Lavender. I think it does make sense to give him the job. The chemistry might be off a little bit, but I think overall it's still going to be pretty solid. Tasso, you get to go up to AAA. Lessor, you are not the lesser of 2 pitching coaches. You get to go up to AA. And then Fujihira, my Fujihira-san, I will promote you to High A. And then I'll need to get me a brand new pitching coach, which will probably not be that difficult. Let me get Dave Bach here. He'll be Bach. And we'll go from there. Alright, so what went well this season? We won the World Series. End of summary. I'm kidding. Henry Salgado, holy fucking shit. Led the league in OPS. And was twice as good as the average player. This man right here needs to be the MVP. I'm just putting it out there. He needs to be the real life MVP. He's got to get some hardware here. Like, I know, like, he hit 53 homers. Is that a Pirates? No, it's not a Pirates record, because I think, no, it might be a Pirates record, actually. Let's find out. Los Pirates de Pittsburgh. Okay, single season home runs. Ooh, one short of Ralph Kiner. I knew Ralph Kiner had hit 50 plus. I don't remember how high he went. Unfortunate, but that's alright. He still had an amazing season. Could not be happy with his performance. We've got to get a better protection, though, as we saw during the postseason. When he doesn't have a great hitter behind him, they just walk him. How many intentional walks did he get? I have a feeling it's probably quite a few. He led the league in intentional walks. I'm utterly unsurprised. Manny Pozo turned in another exceptional season as he just doesn't age. He was a little subpar at third base, but on the whole, I don't mind. He is 280 hits short of 3,000. Mike Iglesias. I do not think we've ever made a better signing than Mr. Iglesias here. He's just consistently produced at a very, very high level when we've needed him to. Then you notice the quality of the roster drops precipitously. Mario Rebelar was fine, but he wasn't great. I don't know that we're necessarily going to get a better second baseman than him, and I think he's fine for what he is. We could definitely do better. Joe is your new starting catcher. I don't think there's any sense in playing Avila any more than we have to, because Joe did have an incredible season. I'm pretty happy with him. Manny Toro did turn in a pretty competent year at shortstop. I think he's going to go in to spring training as our starting shortstop. The vanishing of Sean Hill was almost the entire story of this season. It was bad. Sean Hill went from being one of the most consistent run producers in the major leagues to just not. And what's really terrifying is that there's not an obvious explanation either. Like, if his BABIP was, like, in the toilet, I'd be okay with that, but it isn't. It's basically what he was last year. The fact is, his strikeout rate went up a lot. And his walkout rate dropped. Those two things combined are bad. What's really bad, though, is he just didn't make very much hard contact. Look at his isolated slugging percentage. It was pretty anemic. For whatever reason, he really struggled this season. And I'm starting to wonder if the best choice for Sean Hill might not be to find him a partner to platoon with him. But overall, he just had a bad season. Like, it was still okay, but it was bad. And there's not really any sugarcoating that. The question is, he's only 27. Obviously, we expect him to bounce back, but if he doesn't, that's going to be a hard conversation next offseason. Anthony Jones was fine. I still think we need to do better at center field. But the man gets the defense done, and that's arguably what you need most. Don't sleep on Mario Avila, who also had a very solid season at catcher. I'm still not sure who's going to be our starting catcher between the two of them, but I'm pretty happy to have both of them for now. Jordan Munoz has almost certainly won the right field job next season. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'm pretty happy with how he performed. Could he do better? Obviously. But this is his very first season in the major leagues, and he delivered what we want him to deliver. Obviously, a lot more room to grow here, but I'm happy with what we're getting so far. Clint Daly is quadruple done. He just has nothing left to offer us, like, at all. He's done. Maybe someone else can sign him for like $100,000 and he can have like a little bit of a bounce back, like a dead cat type bounce. But for right now, thoroughly unimpressed. Let's talk about arbitration now. Joe Camp, I didn't look at pitching, did I? Joe Camp saved this season. We had the ragtaggingest bullpen in history, and we still played really, really well. Sims and Grasham and Espinosa were all wonderful. Solano and Brown were very good. But look at what we got from our bullpen. We got Cant, Padilla, Tinch. All of them were top-tier relievers. A lot had to go right for this to be a good season, and a lot did go right. Very, very right. I'm offering Espinosa a qualifying offer. There's no disputing that, unless he will come back for... Nope, he wants $21 million. I don't think I can afford to give him that. Joe Camp, please, my friend, come back to us. Joe Jobson. I think he's potentially too good. Can I non-tender you? Actually, should I non-tender you? I've got a fair pile of cash. Alright, I'm going to try to buy low on you. And for every season, you give me 450 plate appearances. I'm going to give another $1 million. I'm going to give you $2 million if you ever win the MVP. I don't think you ever will, but who knows. And I'm going to give you $750K if you make the All-Star team. I'm just going to pay you the $4.8 million. I'm trying to get you locked up when you're cheap, but I will take a $5 million deal with you. Joe Jobson is a really good pitcher. The question is going to be, is he going to come back and be a top-tier reliever, or has he done permanent damage? Is it worth paying $5 million to find out? I think it is. I think it is worth paying $5 million to find out. I'm not guaranteeing you closer, though. But I will guarantee you a job. Anthony Jones is getting right on the point where he's more expensive than he's worth. But I will still... no. I'm not saying I don't want to sign you long term. I'm just not convinced I want to for sure yet. Not when I have Spineo, who's going to need a job in the majors quite soon here. Hey, dude, you don't have a choice. I own you for arbitration purposes. You cannot choose to test the market. Clint Daly isn't even worth $1. Yeah, $1.6 million is a fucking ripoff. What if we made Padilla a starter? How bad would it be? A lot of what makes him a good reliever would still work as a starter. My concern is the control. And that is what makes me hesitant to offer him $15 million. I can offer Dave Fillerat a minor league extension if he wants one. Why not? The other thing to think about is we have a lot of top prospects that are going to need 40-man spots. So we need to be very cognizant of how we deal with that. Manny Osorio is more than ready for the big leagues to be a bullpen guy, by the way. I'm just clearing some raw 40-man spots right now. Yeah, Christian Jackson. Luis Blanco. Okay. All of you are going to get waived. Let's think about who we want to add to the 40-man. Mike Soto is obvious. I have to add him to the 40-man. He may be our third baseman of the future. So we're going to move him to Double-A first, and I'm going to put him on the 40-man. Alex Huamani could legitimately be a top-tier shortstop. I see no reason not to add him to the 40-man when he's actually a better shortstop than Toro. Like, Toro's good, but Huamani here could be special. So we're going to chuck you onto the 40-man as well. I'm also going to put Turner and Stovall on the 40-man. Now, maybe ask yourself, why Turner? If I do decide that the best course of action is to go with a whatchamacallit, a platoon for Hill, I think he's the man. I'm going to go ahead and trade Phil Lorette because he's not very good, and if I can get any prospect of any note, it'll be worth it. All right. Let's grab good old Justin Gentle. Who wouldn't like a main like Justin Gentle, honestly? There you go. Okay. So, next season, we're going to have a couple of competitions in the spring training. Specifically, is Almaguer going to take over shortstop from Manny Toro? Is Omaro Spineo going to be potentially a starting center fielder? And who's going to replace Espinosa's arm in the rotation? Well, it's going to replace Padilla, too. Because they're not bringing back either one of them. But Espinosa might very well sign the qualifying offer. If he does, I'd be happy. If he doesn't, that's okay. This bullpen got it done, friends. It got it the fuck done. And that's really impressive to me. That's very, very impressive to me. Very pleased. Cool. Well, my friends, I hope you have been enjoying the series. If you have, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. And until next time, my friends, this has been Up Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.